All right, welcome. This is a program winner, of course, beyond the headlines. Also, can bring you different things then from across Africa, and like 80% get to do with the country Sierra Leone, of course, the country where we love, the country where we did, the country where we belong. So we did, and then we get everything. So inside the program today, we don't get a lot of things. Then we don't pack for you. Don't put them for you. Remember last week? Last week I know say a lot of people let me give feedback. Say last week be stunning. Last week in this, that thing. And interestingly, last week the man of the match not been the technician. After you get that, you get that feedback. The technician will be the man of the match.
Of course, yeah, and I'm a winner. Well, Fambulem, welcome again to this edition. And who knows today I go winner? Now award winning section always, Fambula in the program today, Salon governments don't urge Africa Union and ECOWAS or let them intervene on the younger issue with Guinea. Because this issue not Tony issue. So the government self don't see say they don't talk to ECOWAS and Africa Union for let them perfect this fete here with Guinea. Because Guinea look like they're ready for fete and no one left younger. All right, and also other politician from the ruling party go work on Ayenga and talk to the people around that area there. And also the monkeypox don't they claim lives na salon and it don't they become an issue. The government don't pull new press release and we go read them. And also I think say the government and the salon people need for take this fed serious. And also inside the program as well, we get plenty more. Sango Pierre. Happy Africa Day. Today na Africa Union Africa Day. All right. Today for be an African Day. I don't know why you're not dressing African, but today na African Day. Thank you, Pierre. Happy African Day.
I don't know waiting for say. Because the African politicians them don't fail we.
So they make and, like the day not look important again because of that.
So you want to celebrate something where you get impact, where you get something for talk about. But the one where you bother, they become betray, they become the Judas, they sell you because of they promise them. Interestingly, I watch one short skit here. Two soldier man them they fight against the imperialists them. And then they order them for let them actually surrender the Africa flag to them. And then firing take place. The one soldier man actually advised in company for letting run with the flag of Africa to put them on the freedom side. So what happened? As in company run for go, he will advise in company say he cover fire for him. Now he shoot in company from behind. Then company for them. Almost got each for liberate Africa. In company for them, and then in company turn to him and ask, say why? He said because they promised me, a very nice, house in France. They promised me wealth, and promised me power, and they promised me everything. So now the reason that we make a do they lick and back bullets and back. So when I do that one day, we then drop the flag. The imperialists them, the one them way, they actually want for keep the flag down outside for the and then shoot them from the back. So that one in a lesson we for learn. We for actually learn from that. Because what thing happen, we see like today, I don't know which side this word come out, but I feel say Thomas Sankara don't come back. I don't know why the word come out this afternoon they do program, but I continuously they say Thomas Sankara don't come back, he don't come back, he don't come back. And then some people will be they call this afternoon say the same style of Thomas Sankara I ain't try again. So and indeed na been try they talk about. So but imagine Thomas Sankara, your self close friend, and he sell him out, Blaze, right?
Yes.
Campoy.
Let's
Sell them out. So that system where Thomas Sankara suffer the people, they see that one day. In fact, me now waiting me people and say now this afternoon. Because maybe they feel say Thomas Sankara this time, they watch him back against every close associate. But people come out and tell me, say no. They say not to try, but rather now the people, now them they protect them. Salon people wanna allow me to deviate small bits from this one and come into with national politics. You know, when I look and listen, when I listen what people them say today and I analyze, it make I actually go to one particular word of knowledge. You know, people when are Christian, we're prayerful, when they say word of knowledge, that now word will come out from God. When a man of God say that word. So, it been get to do with Samuel Kamara, for example. Who say Samuel Kamara not been get any train, but now the people they suppose for waiting for protect them, which the people be ready for do. So all what you be need for do now for just make 1-2 moves, and then the people they surrender, they surround them and protect them like a shield. You understand? Like for example, that thing will be happen at Makini with Anes by Kroma and the people. Remember when they first go for Anes by Kroma, when the people so now be that one day and now be the bigger version of that Anes by Kroma type. Now for the happen, but because the leader not take small step, he say if the freely people not die, because in a peaceful somebody, I make that not happen. Going back to this particular thing, if you watch Tuare, where maybe they consider for me Thomas Sankara, he reach one time when this general from the United States, I hope I get her fine, come na Ivory Coast. When they first pull word say they want Tuare, and then it come na Ivory Coast. For come engage for see how he can make base and train the soldier man in the Ivory Coast for get simple access or easy access to Burkina Faso. What can the people in Burkina Faso do? Now they stand up. No checkpoint, no day, no roundabout, no day, where the people of Burkina Faso not sleeping at death. So what that simply means? It simply means say any side where person the commot, now we force it shoot before the signal reach to the boss. When I we imagine government is supposed to protect the people empty, but yes, in this case now the people they protect the government. You know how unique, how beautiful that one they be. It is sure say the people want to be Africans.
Yes. All right. So I have a whole video pause. I have a whole video. We'll continue more there if we analyze later on as then Africa Day. But now let's take the African news because Africa Day today. Let's take the African news. After the African news, they will continue more on this subject. Welcome to the African News, live on TV Salon and Riyadh. Africans lost nearly $70 million in non-refundable fees from rejected Schengen visa applications in 2024, according to new data. The report reveals that African nationals face the highest visa rejection rates globally. In the United Kingdom, a Ugandan judge serving with the United Nations has been sentenced for exploiting and enslaving a fellow African woman working as her maid while pursuing her PhD.
The prosecution said that On top of forced labor, Mugambe's victim provided childcare for free at the judge's Oxfordshire home in the southeast of England. According to the UK law, victims of modern slavery are entitled to lifelong anonymity. Prosecutors said Mugambe used her status in the most egregious way by tricking a young Ugandan woman to come to Britain in 2022 to work as a maid without payment. Mugambe was charged under the UK's Modern Slavery Act with conspiring with Uganda's then Deputy High Commissioner to the UK, John Leonard Mugerwa, to get the victim into Britain by lying on her visa application. According to the visa application, the victim was supposed to work at Mugerwa's London diplomatic residence as a private servant. Mugerwa did not face trial because he had diplomatic immunity, which the Ugandan government did not waive to facilitate his arraignment. Mugambe, on the other hand, pleaded not guilty and told the Oxford Crown Court that she had never exploited her compatriot. The judge was convicted of all 4 counts on March 30, 2025.
Tensions flared during a heated meeting between US President Donald Trump and South African President Cyril Ramaphosa over claims of white South African persecution in the country.
We had a lot of people. I must tell you, Mr. President, we have had a tremendous number of people, especially since they've seen this. Generally, they're white farmers, and they're fleeing South Africa, and it's a very sad thing to see. But I hope we can have an explanation of that, because I know you don't want that.
What you saw, the speeches that were being made, one, that is not government policy. We have a multi-party democracy in South Africa that allows people to express themselves, political parties to adhere to various policies, and in many cases, or in some cases, those policies do not go along with government policy. Our government policy is completely against what he was saying, even in the parliament.
Meanwhile, in Sierra Leone, more than 1,000 dismissed mine workers from Koidu Holdings continue to plead for government intervention following the mass layoffs.
Labour Ministry confirmed it had received copies of summary dismissal letters for more than 1,000 employees of Koidu Limited, almost its entire workforce. Limited said the workers were sacked for gross misconduct and participation in an illegal strike action. It added, Bunny further said the striking staff had not issued a 21-day written notice for their strike, which started on March 3rd. According to Koidu, the employees' long absence from work has forced the company into a state of care and maintenance, therefore affecting its ability to operate. The company alleges that the spouse of a high-ranking leader in Sierra Leone is destabilizing its operations by inciting workers to strike.
And that's the African news on TVS and Weird. I'm Alpha Kamara. All right, well, that'll be the African news on TVS and Weird. Sengbe Pierre, they talk about today, Africa Day. And just inside the African news day, something they were really interesting. Africa, they lost over $70 million for Schengen visa rejection, which is the one the way they apply for visa for going to the Schengen countries. The one the way they deny visa. About $70 million in 2024 alone. All this money, so where they apply for visa and are not refundable. If they go pay, you don't know if they get or they get, they give you again. So when they don't put it all inside 2024 alone, the one the way they reject, they deny visa for going to Schengen countries there, about $70 million. That money, if we use another continent, they push the continent go before. Why then kind of rejection there? Sengbe Pierre, take it on.
The rejection they come as a result of the story, full story. When they give visa to plenty, Africans, once we reach, we not return back. And most of them they under the asylum process, so they know that. Why we they lost that kind of money? $70 million. Now, as a result of bad leadership again in Africa. You get some country then they will not care about overseas. You get like the inside also this, so you hardly hear you for about certain, nationality then. Not that they not do, but compared to like the Nigerians, and other ones then, for example, we always been aligned for and go overseas. If we get leadership, we actually get the people at heart, where they work in the interest of the people, like waiting I begin for talk just now. We're ready for seek the interest of the people. Trust me, they get that kind of number of people and the way they reject for visa. Because one of the reasons why we the one for come overseas, one, because of political reason, two, because of economic reason. And the two main things then that one day we make with the come overseas. And if you watch why the economic reason, you find out say some people they get 50 million leons if you prefer for put up and travel program than invest time inside salon. Because two things don't come out of the aid. One, equity are doing inside and it better. And two, the atmosphere, the enabling environment, not there for them. And that bring me, for example, to an issue where come up recently, if you allow me for actually pantam, as we can say, combine them together. When are the issue of one businessman, we say he give $50,000 to a brigadier in the army for visa. I don't know if you follow that issue there.
Yes.
So I reserve your opinion because I don't give me opinion. First, last year, you waiting that you take on that one day before I come inside again from the other angle.
So, for Famulem, the program Beyond the Headlines on TV Salon we had, but the story where Sembebe talk about now this Malado guy when I businessman, we go on social media and post say one army general now the Salon government due $50,000. I think something General Bokari. He said due $50,000 allegedly because he gets a travel agency for bring people abroad. But what's not too clear for me, as far as that story is concerned, if you person one visa, not to na the army na they give visa, na the Salon army they give visa, no, not to them they give visa. So if you say you they do travel agency, they give people a visa for come abroad, why if we go take $50,000, go give soldier man there, go give one general now in barracks for visa for come America, not to at the US embassy, not to then they issue visa, not to then they pay for visa, and so on and so forth. So why I see that story, and another my question is, why have I go pay $50,000 to this Salon soldier then for visa? For I'm not denying say it's talking true because I think he even make other videos say he say I think the general don't go meet one lawyer don't write time. Say then get 48 hours for like rebukes, for like it puts down all the posts and and just close the chapter other than the so and something like that. But that they tell you say the people are desperate to want come abroad. When they go meet and say one go abroad, then they look for program they have for put them inside, where we able to get visa for them for come abroad. And then they cannot be thought. But the question is, why if I go give general in barracks $50,000 for visa, or not so then they issue visa? All right.
I feel that I'm not able to see the second video where he respond to the question of why not the general. So because I not see that video there, I still go with me blind, analysis. Now, we know say government always gets program for people inside government for good study. Either the Ministry of Education, the Foreign Affairs, or whatever can get scholarship then. And now, let me ask the question, why the military? The military, in fact, generally government not going to give visa. Yeah. The military, they no way close to a US embassy. How they connect to visa? In my own blind analysis are like this. General, through in and in company, don't get program for soldier man them for go overseas. General, whether not he alone or according to what people they say, he must get who that they work with. Don't send in Bobo and tell in Bobo say, we get this program. So fend for me ba. Who that will buy space for at least 10 people or 5 people. Where will they part of with team for go overseas? Bobo go fend Malado. Malado therefore assist people with visa for go overseas. But not to say Malado na self the right the application. My US embassy say I apply for this person. No. Malado dey use im money for buy space. And inside that space the way they buy, now they inside they get in commission for survive like a young businessman we want for proceed. We want for progress in life.
So hold on. So which means if let's say now, let's say America government say we get scholarship for 30 salons of their man for can study na USA for a period of 6 months or 1 year. So that general they will go meet her now. He go look for that mind list work out with that money where they get. He go identify some people and they put in at list. Then say we come inside like so na real members of the Salon Army. Where the real Salon Army we deserve for get and that space they not going to get them. And then they try for say.
You get the point. You get the point. So now let's link this talk to ULISA, the youth envoy.
Envoy, the one where them is suspend.
Yeah, before I continue, you don't ever hear anti-corruption pull any word but ULISA?
No, not at all.
No go area. You want to know why? Let us take you backward. 2018, when Madabio take over, what did he do as part of a transparency measures? And not been they talk how many people and they go with, almost people who they go with.
Yes.
At some point, and then give X to that one day.
In fact, any time they go, they put press release. President don't left for go so side for go at so side. But I think it don't reach a point now where people are so concerned with the boku fly and travel. And now they're ready to go. Now they see that list again, and the press release they don't stop.
Also, it can be bone of contention. One time in day, then can go some people. I think Mohamed Bango also would have been the part of the list, or I don't quite remember. So then say, how comes this person, they part of the list? And then we defend arguments quick. No, then we don't go for other program, but because we come, then they can join me. At the last press release, then they will get names. From that time, they again, no names. Pass by Sababu, you able for no. So, you no more guilty. You still sit out under the president in watch, guilty of that same thing.
All right.
This na me say so, and I will give you why. I don't see, for example, somebody don't cause havoc in a salon where then take them, then can keep them somewhere in Germany. Yes, keep them. And this government actually, the kind longer convoy where they pass with, some man no they return again. That's not the obvious reason, obvious fact. Some man no they return again. So the question is whether Madabio aware or he not aware, we don't know. But that's a question when we go ask, but we don't ever get answer. Just like how we ask a lot of questions for the fake receipt them and not get no answer. Instead, what we see a promotion for say na go before.
So before we change to something else, I just want to say we dey ask question now to one. This Malado, I think say maybe at some point they come on the way like I explain. How come they go put $50,000 go give General Bokari and the Salon Army say for make people and get visa for come abroad? Go General Bokari not so they give visa, not so then at the US Embassy or UK High Commission where they give visa. Why? Then also General Bokari, because I don't see the video, the man published the video where even they count the money and they even they talk. you know,
General Bokari say don't say no Olenka money and I make it a big mistake.
So let General Bokari say can explain how come when I'm going to get $50,000 the way be the content of the video, you know, when they talk, I know it's for condemn money they yourself, you know. Like I explain how
But
come.
wait, Alpha, I understand, say, like you say, they
Yeah.
don't give 24 hours to Malado for put the video they know. Eh? So the most stupid lawyer this I don't ever see. At these days, it's totally lawyer still feel say within that 1991 business. Where then they say, put the video down, then nobody not get them.
Yeah.
I don't know if this lawyer still feels so. For
Well,
like, instead of you deal with the issue, you go tell the client, the person, say, put the video. Who said they put that down again?
well,
Immediately you mistake, you post something. The number of people who don't download them, sorry for yourself number and move on.
maybe not just a threat for let them threaten and like drop the matter because otherwise you know go person no go don't put something online. They go say we'll give you 48 hours for
Alpha,
withdraw all the videos and everything.
if Malado drop the case, we not go drop the case. Because this now we don't talk now. Imagine you don't analyze the thing just now. If that is Soja man for go for training, you don't put 20 days, you sell them. But now your business that day, and Malado no say if this man be give am visa for 10 people, let us say 10 people, now other people it don't deprive. So wetin we look at Malado use money for influence a public official for create for do wetin they call corruption. Now crime and the Anti-Corruption Act. So they all two equally guilty of the same crime.
All right. So we pay a holiday. The time now at 6 p.m. We'll continue. The government of Salone, even the opposition, they all long come together and ask Africa Union and even the ECOWAS for let them come between by this matter between Salone and Guinea for Yenga. Remember Yenga na that time where Guinea man they don't go take Guinea soldier man they don't go take. Let's say they already come out and then get them. They don't go build barracks there. They don't go deploy boku soldier man and they we make the people and run away. 30 day people and run away then go coin do and they still there. So now the Salone government and even some opposition members in the parliament don't ask the ECOWAS parliament for let them investigate, ECOWAS for let them intervene for force Yenga for left this tongue to Salone because we also their man well we country believe in peace and non-violence, right? So but I'll listen to Honorable Kagbo, when are the APC opposition member, will be to talk to ECOWAS parliament instead make plea on behalf of Salone. Ask ECOWAS to let them intervene in this matter. Stay with CV Salone and we are.
Yeah, firstly, I want to make it essentially clear that our intentions are not to create any apple of discord between Sierra Leone and Guinea. We have had a long-standing relationship and symbiotically we have benefited from each other as a country. And basically, I just want to make certain clarifications relating to the accusations surrounding Yenga. Yenga, somebody asked which country Yenga belonged to before the war. Let me be specific. Before the war, Kisi was the language in Yenga. And Yenga, even if you watch the current map, the existing map, you will agree with me that Yenga is part of Sierra Leone. The military, the Guinean military, entered Yenga in 2001 to assist the Sierra Leonean military to fight against the rebel group. It was an effort we appreciated, and up till now we have expressed our gratitude to the Guinean government for the support they rendered. They entered Yenga in 2001 to assist the Sierra Leone forces. They were initially welcomed by us, but interestingly, in 2002, on the 14th of November, an agreement was signed between the former president of Sierra Leone, Ahmad Tijan Kaba, and the former president of Guinea, Lansana Conte. And the content of the agreement was that Guinea accepted solely that Yenga belonged to Sierra Leone. And as I speak, that agreement still exists. Yes. And in 2005, also a memorandum of understanding was signed to reaffirm that Yenga belongs to Sierra Leone. In 2012, both countries came together and they declared that they will remove every military personnel on the soil of Yenga. That was on the 27th June, 27th July 2012. It was an agreement, a memorandum, and that memorandum of understanding still exists. And in 2014, there was a joint communique in which Guinea expressed their commitment to return Yenga to Sierra Leone. So Yenga has not been a disputed land. There are a series of documents in which Guinea agreed that Yenga is part of Sierra Leone and that they were willing and solely prepared to hand over Yenga to Sierra Leone as we are requesting. And it's unfortunate that all of those agreements have not been implemented in full. So we are not saying this because we want some apple of discord. That is why the first choice as a nation is diplomatic means. And that is why we are calling on the intervention of ECOWAS to use diplomatic means to resolve, because both countries can't do without the others. We have lots of Guineans in Sierra Leone. We have lots of Sierra Leoneans in Guinea. And we have that, we want that ecumenical fellowship to continue between the two sister countries. And finally, I just want to call on ECOWAS to put the pressure, because when she was explaining about the implementation of the recommendations in the tripartite committee and the recommendations in the agreement of national unity, I want ECOWAS to also urge the government of Sierra Leone, because as I speak, we still have opposition figures who are still out of the country. They are afraid to enter country, and we still have opposition figures, prominent ones that are still incarcerated, and they were arrested on or before elections day. So we want that to be expeditiously followed. And also we want the recommendations in the tripartite committee. There were 80 recommendations. We want them to be implemented, because it's almost a year now since they were signed, and there has not been any semblance of implementation. So if I have my few bites, this is what I would say about Sierra Leone and the
All right. Well, Dana Abdul Kabo, the APC minority leader in the parliament, then they make, that pleaded to the ECOWAS parliament for let they intervene for solve the matter between Salone and Guinea for Seka Yenga, and also talk about how for let ECOWAS also talk to the Salone government for let them adhere to the recommendations of the committee where they be formed, where they may not sign and all of that. So that's not the appeal. But let's talk about Yenga to get here. Meanwhile, in the comment section, people in the talk some their own. For example, Bintu they say how ECOWAS go intervene where Guinea not the under ECOWAS anymore. How that go happen? Then from Bintu. Then G4 they say why they not go call Hungry Lion and Iron Brush or go take Yenga back. SIS4 they say, but they not ask for electoral justice. So well, I know some of the comment in the comment section. Keep your comments coming. We'll live on TV Salon we are. So Yenga don't be a turning issue. Right now, the government of Salon and even the opposition members of parliament, they call on the ECOWAS to let it intervene. For let they take back Yenga. As we talk, Soldier Man and Dede from Guinea, Salon people are not run away. It don't pass. How long now? It don't pass 1 month or they go to 1 month now. I don't remember I get the exact date. The people away.
Almost it comes for 1 month now.
Yeah. So the Salon government then they can deploy them soldier man and at the other side, then on side of the border now. Why the Salon Guinean soldier then they na Yenga and then at the barracks and they do training and they do a lot of things and people don't run away come on at that place there. Same way, this Yenga issue. Now other issue where I think say a lot of people in the field say, because one of the responsibility of a government, they say territorial integrity. If we're able to protect the territorial integrity and the sovereignty of the country, when I like the principal role of the Salon army. But in this case, they don't fail the people in Yenga. People are right now in the struggle and then coin do something on the other side and they suffer. This is not time for plants, race they don't begin for dance on another good side for sleep. If we say the military or the security apparatus, they don't fail the people of Yenga, what do you think? Even as in the call on ECOWAS now.
Not to the military don't fail. Now the governments don't fail. Because the government and they give instruction to the military. Knowing all the way the military go act without the consent of the president. Why I say they don't fail, I still like for talk this and I will go back to them. The time we pressing issue of that nature they not tongue. And the time we president say they go na Gabon, go work at Gabon. We go do it and in God sabi. Now, let me come back to this parliament's request. You know, been to say how ECOWAS will talk to Guinea. Guinea is still part of ECOWAS. They're not come out from ECOWAS yet. And if you watch, when Salom presents the case, this is not just the response from Abdul Kagbo. When they present the case, Guinean members of parliament then did it. So yes, Guinea is still part of ECOWAS, and ECOWAS can still able for talk to Guinea for and Salom for see what they can do for adjust that particular problem there. Depending if Guinea authority not just then at ECOWAS because of the namesake. Depending if then they listen to them.
Yeah, the point is they may suspend Guinea because of the military overthrow. This Mamadi Doumbouya government, because they say you overthrew the democratic elected government of Guinea, now it make them suspend them, their own military government. But on the same vein, even as the people in the grumble, we see Ali Kaba, when a strong ruling party, SLPP, Alejo, he go greet the people and he go Koindu and even go, according to the reports, even go to Yenga and say go see for himself and talk to some of the people.
No, I go na Koindu, go Yenga.
Yeah, but the reports I read say he go Koindu, but also then say he reach. I don't know if not true, but then say he reach back na Yenga and talk to
no
people.
No government official not the go Yenga right now. Let's tell you what and do. You know, one side there where they go put signboard, put police station, say Yenga. No government official not in a Yenga. The Yenga say safe.
All right. But yeah, so Ali Kaba go there.
Even the Human Rights Commission, na Koi do them stop. Even the delegation will come up from MIU, na Koi do them stop.
Okay. So, but the point I want to raise is Mr. Kaba go there. Also, he talk to the people in Akoindu.
Yes.
He talk to the people of Yokomoyenga, and he say they carry the message back to the government for say people because the people still make them very clearly. We don't left with host there. We don't left with land. We not able to go na farm. Right now, the struggle, racism, and all, don't begin come and all of that. And he say, okay, they take on a voice and on a message them back to the government for telling them, saying, this and this they go on. But this has been happening for long. All in delegation, they don't go, they don't come, they don't go, they don't come, they don't go, they don't come. What's the happen? The people are still there, na Koindu. Guinea is still there at the place. So, is there like there's no direct communication between the government of Salone? What I say, I don't mean Sojaman or Sojamano. I mean like president to head of state or minister of foreign affairs to minister of foreign affairs. Because I don't see no updates as far as they're concerned. All the way to they see, or Human Rights Commission don't go there, or Mano River Union don't go there, Mahopenet don't go there, and so on and so forth. Is there no direct communication between the heads of states there, or even the ministers of foreign affairs there, of what they happen so they go able to tell the people there? Because also then delegation, like this man,
the people,
yeah,
the people of Yenga not trust the government. They not trust the government for anything. Because 2 ministers them so if government just arbitrarily lie and follow them, rather than when they talk to them, tell me the reason we make them.
Samuel Pay, at some point you drop, at some point you line all look clean and clear at some point. I don't know what's happened. But we're getting the on the other line. Yeah, better now. Yeah.
Okay. So I say the reason why they're not a trust, Mother Bill will tell we say whenever the people then get what they call trust deficit, nothing other we go tell the way they will believe until you put them into action. So unfortunately, it don't fall in that category. Now, if Salom junta regime wake up an election with the government box to them, wake up and drugs now we own top officials then in the cage. And one time in day, where they may catch some drugs them, now the port of Guinea, where come out from Guinea, a Salom after that container issue. The one where they in charge of drugs na Guinea, it tell me say top people from Salon government get hand on this, but then go reach to that point. So with all of them disrespect here, waiting there where we Salon government will talk to Guinea authority where they will respect them and listen to them.
But Sengope, hold on. Where that same drug issue where they bring so, where they say the Ola ambassador or the embassy Motokana Conakry with drugs, then they say the ambassador and Ogri left and for camp. We see a delegation headed by the Minister of Foreign Affairs. He go to Conakry, go spend days there and get engagement with the authorities in Conakry on that issue there. What's it stop this younger issue for let's alone send the Minister of Foreign Affairs again for get talks na Conakry on the same issue of younger because now we don't think
don't stop them. Yeah. The Guinea, the drugs issue have been the interest and it be the point directly to Marabio. Remember say the exact time when they catch the ambassador in Mutuka or the embassy in Mutuka at the same time Jos Liedeckers video come out with Ian Marabio in a church. So no way no they waiting for be allow Guinea authority for press the ambassador because it will pull beaucoup the waste do. Now, Marabio at some point inside the same Kaila, he talk say him when he go around so he watch all side the one they vote for him. If they not be vote for him a certain area, he not they go there. When me say he not concerned about them. He concerned about the drugs business because I waste the one pull na do. But he not concerned about the younger issue. Because sometimes it feels say the Kisi people there, some of them not vote for him. And this is the kind of petty president we get. When if FIBA, I don't want to say FIBA wealth, let the woman and not take how they call her for that. They not vex. But he get petty business. He always be think small, like a fool, like somebody we not know well. Because no president no day. We go to see in country and then he treats another way. You talk about sending delegation. And not go send delegation at Guinea. Because not to your interest.
We soldier, we president na ex general na the military. He served the military during the war, after the war, and he's still entitled as a retired brigadier general. All right. So which means you know a lot about soldier and soldier engagement. So I would expect honestly for saying I don't say to
I'm not be one of on this and I don't want to go to Randy. But I will talk
on this that would happen so.
So since you don't come on the area of brigadier, anybody I make a respect for the Sanko. From where for the Sanko, the corporal. All in the modern, the captain, lieutenant, brigadier general, na corporal, that's not they stay. You understand? Now we go to Tuare, Ankara. From where he gets in position where they officially hand over to them, where he be a head of state, so he not ever change. In salary itself, he not change. True or false?
True.
So you ask question now, who that promote Marabio? So the position na one, the experience na two. For say, me na we are that day, and forget the experience for dinner we are na two different things. You understand? So, now we know day where any brigadier go the act second way there.
Well, no, not possible. Me not soldier man. I don't know how to promote na soldier, but how people they move from one rank to the other. But I know say no more. We president now, na retired brigadier general. Then I entitled to.
Let's go back to Idi Amin. What's in Idi Amin position?
Idi Amin, I don't. You don't say small. I don't forget.
Like all kind of position again. Not to him promote himself.
Yes. Okay.
If you watch the position where they are the army, where they get, and the one where you promote yourself are two different ones. So the one where you promote yourself, I know they say you not go through the waiting, but where you promote yourself for me in a null and void.
So this don't remind me. Dr. Sylvia Vladimir don't talk and say, na fake brigadier. These are not to me words. Not quote me. I dey quote Dr. Sylvia Blyden, I me don't talk per one per in program there in the past.
Uh-huh. Amen.
Anyway, so we don't know if not true or not, but the point is,
I
younger
want
is
that way again. I beg.
younger is a serious issue. People in the suffer. We need younger. Do a government of Salon. Good thing I don't begin talk to ECOWAS. Please, younger people and still need them. Lord, take some more
It is
messages.
opposition leader na he actually go present the case na ECOWAS.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because
the government then gets decided in the meetup heads of state, ECOWAS heads of state.
yeah,
At some point, you don't see them papi show one and Skype meeting. Who say we not even hear the action of ECOWAS. There's no way. So the
okay.
question is, the government able for take action for settle drugs business, but they're not able for take action for settle land business. The question is why? Waiting that they hide power.
Okay, let's read few messages before they cancel United States of Africa because in Africa they I don't know if not true say we are all united as an Africans. But 6-4 they say what I'm surprised I think they are making a U-turn. God deal pretty they say if you still dey salon and you they watch film, you they waste your time. Just watch salon because every day na whole new film. SIS4 they say like Fatima lead the demonstration Ayenga. He said let me first let you go lead the demonstration Ayenga against Sojaman and Guinea, not to Koidu no more. Bint they say Salon not able go Guinea and discuss with Mamadi Doumbouya because they're not equipped like Guinea in terms of weapons. Well, a lot of go fight just for say one lot talk on this issue. I don't know if you say the line they try for say Robert Kagbo they say ECOWAS is the first step. Next will be Africa Union and the International Court. Lamin Kemara they say wetin Salon army sabi na for kill citizen and civilian dem and demonstration. They're not able fight Guinea. Sheku Masare they say hello again to all lovely and meaningful family members of Riyadh. Soon and very soon we go reach there and the end will justify the means. Mata Baba they say this na thief God laugh. Both of them should be arrested for corruption and criminality. Ben, where are you? As we talk about issue of corruption. Kakun they say until that Nigerian president is removed from head of ECOWAS, West Africa will remain lawless. Maybe Africa Union, nobody for respect the head of ECOWAS, which the Nigerian president, that will look. All right. Kokun they say Aliu, this drug business a big pass alone. So law left and so no more. Bine Suma they say president and retired captain, please. Well, entitled in the retired captain or retired brigadier general then entitled. Let me they say. Peter Baibangwa they say
You don't can promote this guy. Na brigadier no more. I don't can get general. Na brigadier. You
okay,
try brigadier.
brigadier. Retired brigadier. I think I don't see something when they say retired brigadier general or retired brigadier, but I don't
Okay, I
know.
don't get some back so na brigadier.
Okay, Shaku Masaya they say, uh, sorry, give me a second. Larry, the last two messages. Yeah, Shaku they say, he said, President Bio promotes himself to brigadier just when he overthrew Strasser. He said, but Bio, as far as in concerned, Silver Bloody don't talk as a fake brigadier, but I don't know if not true. They say, but the head justify the mean. Umajawa they say, na brigadier general. They say, but not to true brigadier general. SIS4 they say because of President Bio is in position to Sylvia and Fatima and even the blogger now all na DR. I don't know what's na DR, but I think the travel
Na
talk
PR.
say okay PR. In the travel talk say President Bio they not green and Sylvia Blyden, but Dr. Sylvia Blyden na paddy to the first lady. So it's like not only the post they try for see. But Fambula the program are beyond the headlines live on TV Salon and we are today on the two channel them. And today Africa Liberation Day or Africa Day, alright? But I'll get a short clip now on the United States of Africa. Let's see if you really they go on. Let's watch this short clip. Take the pair. We'll come back.
All right, continue for the way to inside the program.
Yeah, I think the
we're
volume not
actually-
they go up. Yeah.
Yeah.
The clip, the volume not they go up. Technician, please, if you're able, put the volume up. Just
actually
the see, yeah, we just dey see the pictures, but today na Africa Day. Somebody don't put back say He say Nigeria leader na other drug big bear on another region in West Africa they be in. Yeah, somebody they say sound not in that clip. Well, maybe we'll come to it
You
later.
know, Alpha, I normally will blame, I name Tinubu totally for Africa problem. Tinubu can't meet problem now. He just can't say, almost I don't take that position. Eh?
I don't know. Well, still on
I'm 3 years
Yanga.
ago now. You can't 3 years instead.
Still on Yanga, Segbepe, I on the Facebook comment section. Lamin Denke, they say, shame on Salon military for not protecting our territorial integrity. For the Mustafa Toye, they say, Strasser was ahead of him and he remained captain until Bio overthrew him. Only Bio promoted himself. So he say, the position where, the rank where Strasser been getting, he been there would say they overthrew and not promote himself. All right.
How real soldier behave?
Okay. Agata
Real
Blanco, they
soldier,
say,
to build the Organization of African Union created on May 25th, 1963 in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, was part of an effort to circumvent efforts by Kwame Nkrumah to build a single union of African states. And instead we come up with an Organization of African Union that codified the colonial borders that were created by Europe in 1884 and 85. We have to be able to break out of this, but it's going to take revolution in order to do this. African revolution. In order to do this, African revolution that will destroy imperialism and the world economy that's responsible for the growing immiseration of the masses of people around the world. Uhuru.
So here, this is my own narrative. As far as I'm concerned, the Organization of Africa Unity, OAU, will later change to Africa Union, AU, they said them form for circumvent, which is now for undermine Kwame Nkrumah then, when they think about forget a pure Africa Union organization where they promote unity and togetherness in Africa. Now because of that, make some of the European there, then can use other people and for let them form quick when this OAU will change to Africa Union. So now you make the actual liberation and unity where Africa wants. And now you will get them under this Africa Union or OAU.
I subscribe to that. I'll tell you how. We people them explain this story. Now this salon be in problem begin by economy. That time we go to OAU, so one can host them. Now salon, our economy begin fire, like got entire.
Yeah.
So look at it carefully. We want us OAU and make papi show. We get quick economy.
Yes.
That's now way for go back to them people in the IMF, the World Bank, the whatever you call them, for go trust money and then trust them they for more begin trust. Stay now with trust. And we will continue for trust if we idea not change. So I subscribe to that. I really subscribe to that. Now that make they don't want anybody when they come up with that word, one Africa. Let's take example as I bring this morning. Yeah? Kwame Nkrumah, when I they waiting, but let me look at the one the way they go to. Thomas Sankara, look at them technically, waiting they get in common. Thomas Sankara, Gaddafi, and other one them. They all been a push for one Africa, one currency, and unity, unite Africa. All man when they come up with that ideology, they it's either or when they come up and say, I want to become independent state. Either die or they overthrow you. Let me look the recent one. I call him Magufuli or Mugufuli. Yeah? He been designed for moving economy within 2 years. He push the economy from outside, low income to middle income. Eh? What happened with them? By the time they say Magufuli don't they stand up in country. They don't die. Why comes he die? We will get for see the documentary then. He has to come. As we talk so, Sankara don't come back. Yeah, na Burkina Faso. What thing they happen? They push again for see how a country can be independent. How you can liberate in country from mental slavery and other things then. Nobody like that. The one for use Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast then said the military say no, we not take nonsense. They're not pull the Wahobide. They
Well,
don't pull her.
yeah, but yeah, the kind road and that could I don't know if it's successful or not, but I think a lot of things then they on that. For now, a lot just a lot left and that kind with it like I did so because a lot of
That
information.
unsuccessful thing, that what they get for the continue. That's what they barely begin. They get for the
Yeah.
continue. Okay? So, and the target na be Thomas Sankara, Tuare. Then na be the target in this case. Yeah? So, what to make Thomas Sankara be target again? Because they say, I don't want to na money. I want for develop the people them. I want for use we riches for get we economy stable. Nobody know like that. Because we need for contribute through we visa for lost $70,000. Or
70
70 million, you say? 70
Yes,
million every year for one for Europe.
The one that
Every
wouldn't
year,
deny,
one for lost.
the one that wouldn't deny visa, not the one that wouldn't give.
Now they deny, the rejection that they.
So what's that money they
The
go now?
rejection. Yeah, of course, to the economy. To the economy. So I subscribe to that.
Yeah. Anyway, let's take a few more messages and we'll recount to this other issue. But let go Josephine Kagbo they say Guinea na for bomb then Sabi Salo Army they not crazy for go close to them instead and they go put close for fight people and civilian and as freedom. Kakun they say I disagree. Mata Baba they say Yanga is gone and President Bio is aware of it and that's why it's not a priority to him anymore. If President Bio is not serious about the issue, why should ECOWAS intervene? He asked a question. SIS4 they say yes, Kakun, that man and his son, that man failed to take action in Sierra Leone. Princess said they say good evening. We had Robert Kabo they say President Bio like titles promoted from captain to brigadier and to doctor. Moses Samura they say it was actually Captain Strasser who promoted Bio and some of his colleagues to send them to the barracks, and Bio was head of the military. This was the reason for the coup. George Walker they say Nkrumah of Ghana, Nyerere of Tanzania, Marcus Garvey and Edward Blyden all wrote and talked about Africa. Cis4 they say wicked African leaders. Peter Babangora they say Moses na lie na President Bio been promoting himself. Kakune say Abacha and Buhari for don Wam Dumbuya long time ago for in recklessness. Well, these are some of the messages them where we see the program are beyond the headlines on TV Salon and we had. But now let's talk briefly on this issue of Jos Liedeckers, the Dutch drug kingpin. We didn't say this salon. The Dutch government, especially the minister, don't say they not ask Salon for let Salon hand over Jos Liedeckers, even though they don't talk to, they don't tell, now they don't care anymore because they don't try, and the government of Salon not they cooperate at all for handover. If you see the article, this is the right time in Dutch, but just to tell you some of the things that we did, like and say the longer it takes, the more pessimistic I become. Van tweeted, said after the cabinet meeting on Friday afternoon. The minister of Sierra Leone and colleague was supposed to come to the Netherlands a few weeks ago, but no go. So which means they expect the Minister of Foreign Affairs from Salon for go and talk to them on this matter at the Netherlands, but last minute the minister no agree again for attend. So as far as them concerned, and all right, so furthermore it says was to come to the Netherlands a few weeks ago, negotiate and extradition and search for the drug criminal Jos, who is also known as Bolo Jos. But those negotiations did not materialize. The minister of the African country, that is Salon, cancelled the appointment. Since then, I've been trying to get a telephone appointment with him, but it is not easy, says Van. But I keep trying. Previous telephone appointments always fail for agenda technical reasons. The minister is currently doing everything he can to get hold of his colleague. There has to be a dialogue now about how we can take this a step further. He says, I just want to talk to him. I don't care. Now how? He said, just want to talk to the minister on this matter. All right. Extradition request. So in January, the authorities in Sierra Leone indicated that they were prepared to cooperate with the Dutch government, Interpol, and other police services in the search for Bole Jos. The Netherlands requested his extradition shortly thereafter. According to the authorities in Sierra Leone, there was still a manhunt for the drug criminal. So let's just stop on it. January, now in the Salon government been say then they cooperate for let them hand over Bolejos for let it go Netherlands for let it go face justice. Don't forget say Bolejos and that Dutch kingpin where then they see they hang out, some they say get relationship with the president in girl picking Agnes, allegedly. So the Dutch government we don't say they want them for let them extradite and let go and go face justice. Now the Netherlands. Since January, when the Salon government say that they comply, this is May. The Dutch Minister of Foreign Affairs say even the minister from Salon is supposed for visit, last minute then call them off. So we say right now, ain't okay, you don't know how the thing they go on. So this news not going to go out, it not going to go out of the radar. Saint Pierre, Bolejos. The government of Salon, according to the Dutch authorities, the government not going to cooperate for let them hand over or extradite Bolejos, let go face justice. And it seems as they are very frustrated at this point in time. What do you think about Bolejos? Is still a Salon? You think say it is Salon? Or maybe it go wrong other country?
It is.
What do you
It is Salon. And in fact, I've not done the WhatsApp. I'm not done the WhatsApp. More, put this voice note to an overability right now. The man did Salon, Omar Sharif, Bole Jones, did Salon. And in fact, the IG, don't put 2 senior police officers then for make them actually, they do routine security check. That them 2 senior officers they are then responsible for make sure say them put the tight security for this guy. So other than them 2 people here, the director of operation, when AIG Martin Senesi, and the head of OSD, when a commissioner Sama, now then they give the responsibility for actually they provide tight security for this man. It is alone. And guess what? This man, right now you will see I'm saying this, but if you don't know, you know who saying him because he gets body marks where they work with right now. If you in case you want to go some side, but you know we know say something possible where you understand. For just be letting public attention not catch on. So the IG gets all what it take for waiting for actually talk outside this person. But guess what the police do? From the day when the police come out, the spokesman, the media too, and tell the world, say, the young Salon police where we get, not the investigate Umar Sharif, Bole Jones, Jos Liedeckers again. Instead, they don't take the matter, they hand over them to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs for letting investigate that issue there and not say the case done.
So who are in charge of investigation at Salon? Anything ever do investigation at
Normally,
Salon? And the Salon police now they're in charge of every investigation by law. And the team before
by law, I like that. By law.
So why they go take and say police they take and can't go to the Ministry of where the Minister of Foreign Affairs and they don't role not for investigate. Now for cooperate and comply with the Salon police, if Salon police they investigate and one day for them they part of the investigation.
And
So
police promise we say every week then they update we on this issue. So for let them actually pull your attention totally from this. Let them tell we now say they're not ready for update we. Let me then tell we now say they're not investigate. Imagine police IG for ourselves take in your own responsibility when the constitution give them hand over them to Ministry of Foreign Affairs. We don't get any technicality or I don't get any idea of how to investigate anything. They hand over them. You have to ask question. Say from where the ambassador comes alone, almost tell the police don't call them for asking question. The answer now, no time.
So even the investigation, what they say them they make, because according to the Minister of Information, they say them they do investigation and then go they update the public. But from now when they say the ambassador don't can us alone, as far as that matter they concern, no hearing nothing much about what will happen if the ambassador they don't call on the police for making a statement or what will happen. Like that Guinea chapter instead and just sweep them under the carpet. No hearing nothing it on again.
So for tell you, please look this pattern. Are the name for you several things then, yeah? And then you ask yourself question. August 10, the president make statement on that or not?
No.
Yes, he do. He makes statement. In fact, he call the opposition terrorist. Ain't he?
Oh yeah, you refer to the statements of the protest of August 10. Yes.
When the issue of church service came with Jos Liedeckers, he tweet about him.
No.
When in Peking in name play with the drugs lord, he talk about him.
No.
For many Koidu all these things they come up, he ever talk about him?
No.
From when they talk about we ambassador in Guinea, he ever talk about him?
No.
So look at the pattern. Anything where the government get hand pan, they not comment on them. Watch them. Anything where they feel say they not get hand on, then get for put up on somebody else. Quick. Even Madabio, they go on Twitter and post them. From where this thing about Jos Liedeckers come, please watch him post from up to now. If you don't ever cough butter, ASF no. Because he not go talk about them because he and the inside it. How he and the inside it? But Agnes not to him picking. And nobody no one for talk about that issue right now. Of all the people them where Madabio get in government, the one where they're in charge of drugs agency, law enforcement, when a Kai, not only we all see na picture and video with Jos Liedeckers as alleged. He ever sack him?
No.
Not only same man say they get 3 mutuka as gift,
Yes. Again, we talking about parliament even.
they're not still get the drugs position.
Yes.
If you were there in charge of drugs, you don't hear them defend this man when a woman sheriff, you go see an a party, waiting your responsibility.
If I call the police,
call the cop on
of
him,
course. But if you don't give 3
When-
months carry as gift, you go do am.
I will. So now you don't ask,
Anyway.
you don't get the question. We ask, you don't get answer.
Say, the time don't they go and we'll go for try and wrap up the program and don't forget say we
And
still get
quickly, I the one that waiting the Dutch authority want from Salon. Because they say in just want for talk to them no more.
Yes.
Nothing not accommodate. In fact, they send us specifically to the justice minister and don't tell we say the man get right for appeal in case if he so desire. Imagine they're not going to try it for the investigation. It don't begin make them pre-sensitive. And it don't even talk. Instead they begin far them, they start say, the crime we commit under, if the crime na ya, then go find and guilty. So they can find out say, what's not here, what's not here under. So it means say, crime we commit under, and spend that to by right, and they lost them.
Sengbe Pierre, so this issue it embarrassed the country Salon and the government of Salon. To be honest, you know why they say this? When it sees advantage pan small person you may be able to mass advantage pan now. When no not get voice for talk, if they able to do I get away easy with it. But a country like Netherlands, when I grade a country in Europe, then say one this person don't say an Salon. Una they say no, una they hide and they and we're not going this are the 24th like what you talk this no more. What was they get away with in the 60s and the 70s? Then the way technology not be advanced, you cannot get away with it in this day and age. So at the end of the day, get for embarrass Salon, and this issue will continue for embarrass Salon and the government of Salon, because if this man did it and continue for keep him, you're not going to be in the dark forever. The people are so sophisticated and they work with other countries there and they able to work in collaboration and they able to know and they continue for expose the government on that issue. So why not go on over this one man? You know, say if you get money, you don't count the money there inside the country. If you don't want to shape the money, you don't hand over the man, let the man go face justice in the country. What you don't carry on?
That is if come out after 25 years. If he can't for that in
Una shape what you don't count when I dey, una hand over I go face justice. You understand? But if na the whole and the girl it's girl na the whole and Netherlands they know they relent. A lot of journalists in the out, a lot of people in the out right now on this situation, both within and outside, and a lot of content they join them. So I make I say this they continue for embarrass the country. So me on please, Salon government, this man una sabi say una no side dey, una hand over the man. What you don't count na the country inside Salon, you know. Una say una don't
for advice in that kind way, they not make them deal with people like too much. But Then we get one parable where they say, cockroach we want for lucky, who side they go?
Mm-hmm.
Inside permanent bottle.
Uh-huh.
Who side the International Criminal Court there?
Who's that
At the
with
egg. International
Yeah,
Criminal Court. Who side they?
exactly. At The Hague. Yeah.
And na Netherlands, no?
Netherlands. Yes.
They don't get out. They're all hypocrites.
Anyway,
True.
somebody dey ask me say, he say, would I get chapter one na Lumley Beach? Oh, well, I don't know much about this. I dey hear about this new club where they say they want open a Lumley Beach. Where they say na international standard chapter one. Somebody dey ask me in the comment section say, would I get am? Me no know. I don't know about I don't hear about I don't see people dey talk about it, but I don't know would I get am. I don't know would I handle it, would I handle it, would I get am, would I get am. I not sabi. All right. If I sabi that information, I go make una know. But for right now, I don't know. The only thing I don't hear about, they say one new international club they try to open a Freetown, they call it chapter one and a beach or whatever. But me not sabi am. And I don't know where I get am. So the person asked me that question, the SIS for I not sabi. Yeah.
Quick one. Chief Minister David Senge be talk one thing one day in a press conference. He say salon suites, but now stem, na all mala, na net. You know what I mean? Salon really
Yes.
is for open bar and other things outside they pass with the drugs then. Continue.
All right. All right. The final message is that what I read for the today program. Cancun they say some Guinea man themselves, one of them social party then tell me say if Salo and Guinea fight, it go fight against Dumbuya because of course Dumbuya and the other people are not like him. Cancun they say if Dumbuya not left we land as Salon, people then go pull on the power. SIS4 they say ask could I get chapter one, not sabi, I don't talk am. Cancun they say most of the minerals na Guinea na so area e dey. Commode they don't pollute their own. George Walker they say how come international new media have not tried to interview Mr. Bio on any of his ministers. Bintuke they say in a matter of time then go take out of Salon, then they wait, then they beg the government one they go wake and say they don't go capture her inside there. Ibrahim Mangora say now one part them get am. We don't know where I get am chapter one. But I think say Fambula the time now na 6:46 p.m. Eastern time. The program that Beyond the Headlines on TV Salon and we had and the views where the comments where they read some of them views and they then differ with your views. We just they give people the platform for express the views what they think about what they happen. And today we'll talk about, ECOWAS. The government of Salon asked ECOWAS for intervene on the younger issue with Guinea because Guinea man not really left farm. And we say we dey support Salon because na Ulan, Guinea na Ulan and we want let Guinea man left farm. So if na ECOWAS go able make law get Ulan, we are ECOWAS wanna help we law get Ulan from Guinea. We talk about Jos, where the Minister of Foreign Affairs in the Netherlands says Salon government not dey cooperate at all for hand over Jos. They don't try to and they even get one minister for good day, but he call off the appointment last minute. All right. We talk about today Africa Liberation Day, today Africa Day, all right, and all that we do inside the program. So I think it's now time for wrap up. Don't forget to go for end with a minute down memory lane. And also talk about where Ali Kaba been going younger for go talk to the people and sympathize with the one who run away come more younger and talk to them. All right. So now, same way.
So what about the one pass there quickly? You one pass there.
Huh?
The monkeypox. You one pass there quickly. Just pass your
Oh, the
message.
monkeypox. Yeah, monkeypox. Family, before they wrap up, yeah, thank you for reminding me. Monkeypox is a very serious issue.
The one
And,
we pay attention to that. And the way now IB say, please do not make program for talk about monkeypox. So now you give me the idea.
yeah, we'll go talk about but I just read this press release where the government of Salon put out on monkeypox, and this then pull the 24th of May. All right, then yesterday I read this press release from the government of Salon. They say mpox prevention and control regulation at public places, institutions, and religious gatherings. Effective May 24, 2025, it is in effect until further notice. And this is the National Public Health Agency and the Minister of Health. And said the purpose now for prevent and contain the spread of monkeypox in the Salon, for enforce public health measures in public spaces, institutions, and religious gatherings, that are the mosque or church. Legal authority issued under the Public Health Act of 2022 and it aligned with the International Health Regulations 2005. Scope and say one, public places, market, shop, transport hubs, event and entertainment venues, community centers. Two, institutions, schools, university, government and corporate offices, correctional facilities. Three, religious gatherings, churches, mosques, temples and other places of worship. Regulations, general prevention, provide hand hygiene at all entry and exit points, disinfect high church surfaces, which means dem say una don place their hold on call, una forget hygiene material anytime wey na entrance and exit, una forget water dey for let people dem wash their hand, una forget disinfectant na dem place dem dey again, most of people dem dey gather and sit down, una for ensure say mpox prevention message dem for dey there, people dem for able see am. Alright, surveillance and reporting, dem say dem for assign health focal people dem for reports the people wey get dem suspected symptoms, like if dem get rash or fever and dem get part dem wey swell, dem for report so dem for able contact and trace dem within 21 days. Hygiene and sanitation, dem say una for maintain clean hand washing stations, una for disinfect the area dem most una dey, and physical distancing, una for avoid dem plenty crowd, una for maintain 1 meter distance, and also una for make sure say even if una dey pray, una no for gather one side plenty, una for make sure say distance dey. Protective measures, una for avoid physical contact such as handshake or hugs individual wey get symptoms, and then people dem for dey na host, or una for call 117 for let people dem go able respond immediately. Communication and education, una for share the health information during meeting, una sermon wey una dey pray, and also outside una gather una for dey talk about monkeypox because e don become a big issue now in the country. Vaccination and high risk group, una for support all the target vaccination efforts of the high risk vulnerable group dem wey include the health workers dem, pikin dem and elderly, all wey dem dey talk about vaccine una for able support. Dis message comot and then sign am na Brigadier General Professor Fode Sir, the Executive Director for National Public Health Agency. Dem say if you no comply and compromise your health and safety, do ya that dey for affect the community. Dis na press release wey come out from the government of Salone, and dis is a very important farm bullet because Sengbe Pierre, monkeypox. What do you think about the response right now in that country today as we dey try for end the program?
Okay, so the only thing I go tell Salon people then, because I no want for too much go into that area where being go, because the question I go ask to the authority, I watched the internet and COVID actually worst past monkeypox, but the government of Salon be able to contain COVID past any other sign of the world, but they're not able to contain, monkeypox. For all left that one day, the simple thing I go tell you for now, Salon people then, follow una be safe. Anything where the government say una do for prevent una self, una go about and do them. Yeah, because not to them they get time, not to them they die. I know everybody they say government official don't get out. Now we get time. And we they die. Look then this there, I not sabi that neighbor then say one popular blogger, actually die as a result of that one day. And people in the die, people in the get them, and they look fearful, they look scary, picking them they get them. In as much as the authorities can look careless in handling some of them things, and they but still, please take preventive measures. If you notice them, go report quick, because the earlier the better. If you go and report them quick, then go for take care of them. But if you wait, it don't worse for you. I'm sorry, but you're not going for maintain them. So please listen to what they tell you. When the time reach for accountability, we'll come to that day. But for now, a prevention.
Thank you, Sengbe Pierre. Me go say continue for wash your hand, fambulem. People end up pass mark handshake. If you don't want to shake person hand, you're not too sure, not shake your hand. Then plenty hug. For now, I get for left and forth. And this are based on experience. I work under Ebola in a salon, and I work outside of salon, like I be in Senegal at some point. I work under COVID-19 now in New York. That's the way COVID been on scatter all over. After that, I work now the president in hospital now as communications person now the US now. I share one article where I write today on my Facebook page. Go and go read them, because it gets a lot of information. This is a serious situation. This mpox they kill plenty people, and now we young people and they die. Wash your hand, all right, Anything they do, just wash your hand. If you not feel for greet person and shake hand, if you not buying, say get in buying, get you small hand sanitizer in your pocket. Where you go to sanitize your hands. You know, get your hand washing station. And you say person can't find me. What's your hand? You gonna church or gonna mosque? Not take pass in a crowd. Now get space. Wanna you pray? All this will able to save the life where you get, the family in life, and the community in life. Fambulem, and so they take end the program today. Beyond the headlines on TV Salon and Riyadh. Continue for all the comments, like, share, even if with the program done, because the comments will still able to see them. Alright? Until then, Fambul, don't forget to go for left one with a day in memory, within the day in history, we're now going to end up the program and we'll wrap up. Sembepe, any final message?
All right, don't forget for like and share the program, any of the platform where you watch we. And you will not subscribe it, please consider for do so. And of course, tomorrow morning, tomorrow morning we'll out the program to you. We now the Colliers program, 10 a.m. Salon time. The Colliers program will come to you. So please join. Okay, I think the server don't go right now. Join me in the morning. I love you also very much. And don't forget, June 28, 2025, we are dinner in Iconic White Party. You will not get the ticket. Please consider for the ticket now. And please concern the 27 we at the meet and greet. Confirm them for we if you go there on the Friday for meet up, the meet and greet and games night. Send me period of freedom fighter. We love you also very much. Thank you.
All right.
And thanks to the engineer we get this wonderful program.
All right.